Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm glad you found us. Today we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious places in the world, Dracula's castle. Nestled in the Carpathian Mountains, this place is shrouded in legend and myth. So sit back, relax, and let's explore the secrets of Bran Castle, the man behind the myth, Vlad the Impaler, and the countless stories that have made this castle infamous. In the dark Carpathian Mountains stands one of Europe's most mysterious castles, Bran Castle. Its towers rise into the sky, and its walls hold secrets that have fascinated people for centuries. Bran Castle is not only a medieval fortress, but also a part of a legend that has become an inseparable part of world culture. And when we hear the word Dracula, we immediately imagine the dark halls of this castle ruled by a terrifying vampire. But does Dracula really exist? Bran Castle was built in 1377 by King Louis I. At first glance, its architecture seems like a typical medieval fortress: high walls, narrow windows, and massive gates. From the very beginning, Bran Castle was a strategic point for defense against Turkish invasions. However, the castle gained its popularity not because of its military significance, but because of a particular legend. Vlad the Impaler, or Vlad Dracula, was born in 1431 in the city of Sighisoara. He was the son of Vlad II, who was a member of the Order of the Dragon, an organization aimed at defending Christianity from the Ottoman Empire. Vlad received the nickname Dracula because of his father's membership in this order, where the word Draco symbolized a defender of Christianity. But what happened when Vlad became the ruler of Wallachia? His cruelty became legendary. His methods of punishment included terrifying impalements that struck fear into both enemies and his own subjects. However, the true transformation of Vlad into Dracula happened in the late 19th century when Bram Stoker wrote his famous novel, Dracula. In this novel, the figure of Vlad the Impaler was turned into a vampire who drinks the blood of his victims and possesses supernatural powers. All the cruelty of Vlad was adapted to create the image of a terrifying count who lives in his castle and fears no death. Instead of being Vlad the Impaler's home, Bran Castle became a symbol of the Dracula legend thanks to books and movies. Myths about Dracula's castle being located here are still popular among tourists, but in reality, Vlad never lived in Bran. The castle itself is an interesting historical site that was used for defense against invaders, but it only became popular because of the fictional Dracula. Today, the image of Count Dracula is an inseparable part of popular culture. From movies to books, from comics to video games, Dracula is a character that appears in various interpretations. Sometimes he is terrifying and ominous, while other times he is romantic. From classic films like Dracula by Francis Ford Coppola to TV shows, Count Dracula continues to captivate our imagination. So, is Bran Castle and Count Dracula real? Bran Castle is a real historical object, and while it has no direct connection to Vlad the Impaler, its image became famous worldwide through books and films. Vlad the Impaler was a real ruler, but his story was much less mystified. The Dracula legend is a mix of fact and fiction that continues to fascinate us to this day. Thanks for sticking with me all the way to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Dracula's castle and want to learn more about legends and myths from around the world, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a new video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Do you think there's more truth to the Dracula legend than we know? Let me know in the comments below. See you next time.